All right, everybody, welcome back to Thunderleaf Games, playing Cyberpunk this Monday night. Happy Memorial Day to any of our veterans, and thank you for your service as always. But we are going to return to our lovely little paradise of the future. As always, I'm Donnie, playing everybody's favorite medtech, Scrawl. And tonight we're going to start out with a question of what sci-fi universe would you or would you not want to live in? And this is for us to play this week. So let's throw it around. Let's go completely out of order here. Mike, what would you go with?
Oh wow, up front. All right, let's see. So there's so many sci-fis I love, but they're all dystopian and horrible. So I mean, I'd have to go with to live in for real. I'm not a fan, but Star Trek seems like a pretty utopia, or the Jetsons if we can get rid of all that 60s vibe. I'm not feeling all that.
That's a solid answer.
That's a good one.
Jetsons, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go next? Any volunteers this week?
Me.
All right. Who are we going with, Ray?
It's gonna be Star Wars all day long, you guys. Star Wars.
Where? Like what planet?
Any planet? Oh my goodness. I would want to live. I would probably want to live on Coruscant. And let's be real. More than likely, it would be like the underbelly of Coruscant, because I wouldn't have been born a noble or anything. You know, I'm almost assuredly wouldn't have force powers. So it would probably be in the slums of Coruscant. But like, I'm here for it.
Fair.
Solid.
Yeah.
So many people, though.
Yeah, way too many people.
You want to go next, Amy?
Oh, sure. I would definitely pick Star Trek because I love it so much and have watched every episode ever of all time. So I posed the really difficult question of like what series in the Star Trek verse would you pick? And I still don't know. I stumped myself with my own question, which is kind of funny. But there's a part of me that kind of wants to go with Enterprise just because it's a part of the first. Like, you get to see things as they happen at the beginning, which I think has kind of a really cool novelty to it.
Very cool. Greg, you want to fill us in?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm going to really buck the trend here and say Star Trek. That's where I would want to live. I agree it's not the coolest, but it would definitely be the nicest to live.
Yeah.
It's cool. I fucking love Star Trek. I've watched almost as much as you, Amy. But it's not as cool as Star Wars. That said, I'd probably want to end up in DS9. You know, just working on a station, doing something totally mundane in one of the most interesting places in the universe.
All right, I'll buck the trend then. I'll go with where I wouldn't want to be.
Oh.
And I'm going to go with Duneverse.
Oh, fuck.
Like, it'd be
That's
kind of cool, but so much horrible. Like,
That's just this side of 40K.
yeah. And that one's just too obviously a no. So, you know, we'll go with Dune as a big no. Although then again, maybe like later Dune when Sandworm King is the universe. Maybe it's all right then. I don't know.
I just remembered Avatar is a thing, and I could be one of those really cool blue people on that planet. I forgot what it's called.
There's
but
so much sci-fi.
it feels, I could definitely be one.
I've actually
Pandora?
never seen Avatar.
What?
Hi, Greg.
You are like one of three, I think.
Yeah, like I somehow managed never to see it.
Released twice.
I know.
Like, how did...
That's
It's like the
amazing.
Skyrim of movies.
That's very true. Yeah.
It's been fun. Greg will be leaving all of us now.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to let you down
And
like
Static
that.
Eyes tonight.
All right, well, let's, as always, we want to thank a couple parties. So let's start with Sirenscape providing our soundboard, which Greg loves to run for us and does a great job. We've got Foundry Virtual Tabletop that brings us our virtual playing surface and maps, run by Mike so well. And we've got our Talsorian Games, of course, the creator of Cyberpunk. Definitely always want to throw a little love their way. And then Kevin MacLeod from Incomptech.com with our intro and outro music. Just some awesome jams. We really appreciate it. And there's just a ton of great content on there. If you're looking for some music for something, definitely a great place to start. On that note, I will turn it over to Ray to catch us up on what happened last week.
All right, so it's actually going to be a pretty short recap because the whole session was pretty much a firefight in a bunker. So we start out in Hopscotch's bunker with Mary's security team outside in a big AV. They get out, they start shooting. They've got some cyber dogs. Hopscotch and Static try very hard to convince Mary to call off the security team, and it's just a no-go. She's definitely hopped up on Lucidate, and she is unwavering from her decision to have them come in and take her back. So we have a big firefight in there. Scrawl takes Mary hostage, I guess. He uses her as a human shield, escorts her to the back bedroom. Barricades them in, so Mary's safe. They find Hopscotch's sister's like gallons of lube, you guys. I don't even know how to sugarcoat that one. I don't know what she's doing in there, but there's an unnecessary amount of lube, which Mary in turn uses to douse Scrawl and then eventually sets him on fire a little bit. So he does have some toasty eyebrows. And also in the mayhem, we had Cav lose some hearing. So the Truth definitely fired his heavy pistol right next to her ear. So she's a little bit deaf right now. But we did prevail, as always, knock on wood. And we go to get out of there. They retreat. We go to get out of there. Car explodes because we didn't check it. We should have known that they would have done something like that. We also take Mary's arm because we decide probably a tracker in it. Solid guess. We go to a place where Hopscotch and her sister did a thing that one time to be safe. And Hopscotch's sister generously brings us a vehicle to escape in. And that's kind of where we left off. We're like driving in the Badlands with Mary minus an arm and Cav kind of minus an ear, and everybody else is pretty good.
All right, awesome. And just last thing, we always like to shout out our newest Twitch follower. So Voldelaire, welcome to the crew. And to everybody that's subscribed on YouTube, we have been seeing a ton of love there. We're really appreciating all the new subscribers there. So thank you all. And let's just throw us one more follow tonight because we're one away from 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is super awesome. So on that note, I think we'll turn it over to Mike. Yeah.
All right. So we will pick up, I believe, in that pickup truck, kind of piled in there, heading out to, I think the plan was to drop Mary off over at Hopscotch's Camp 40.
Camp 40, yep.
All right. Is there anything you guys would like to accomplish on the way? Or are we just heading straight there?
Hopscotch will make a very roundabout drive out of it, make sure people aren't trailing us, and really just kind of do her best to zigzag and not be as easy to track.
All right. Let's do how about a drive just to see if we can lose any potential kills. Just in case there's some tracker left somewhere.
16 though, it's a 16.
All right. So still a nice 16, but I do think at one point there's kind of a surprise dust storm that kind of pops up. And I think being in an open back truck, it's getting kind of hard to breathe back there for you guys. So could I have a resist torture drugs from the crew hanging out in the back of this cab? Or the bed, I guess. I know words and parts of trucks.
Carl's actually in front for once.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Cass in the
what's
back.
it like
your
up
lucky
there?
day. Because there was
Well, it was better when I could breathe.
There was a box of food at your feet, and you were just stuffing your face as we ended last episode.
Right.
Yeah, all
As
kinds of
Cav's
vegetables
suffocating
and-
in the back, and yeah, that's fine.
He's having a snack. Yep.
Just munch down on carrots, asshole.
All right. I think with those you're kind of able to kind of get something kind of over your faces to kind of block some of that sand out and kind of save your lungs a bit. So we'll press on a little bit later in the day now, having gotten lost in this sandstorm a little bit. Kind of going up from the typical desert wasteland of the Badlands, moving up into the mountains a bit. You'll eventually come to this small kind of wooded clearing here. Small kind of built together cabin out front, a couple RVs in various states of disrepair, a couple tents popped around, a few kind of people working around this little camp area. As you start to approach and pull up, some kind of sirens start ringing as you're coming in, and recognizing the truck, they're quickly turned off as this woman with, half of her head is shaved and her long hair is kind of pushed over to the other side, comes up, kind of walks up to the truck. Hopscotch, haven't seen you in a while. It's Scorch. How you doing?
Hey, just on the run, hiding from God knows who, doing God knows what. Just, living life. How are you?
Hanging in there.
Man, it is good to be back and just enjoy trees and green. And man, I've been stuck in the city for way too long. This is such a treat.
Yeah, it is. It's nice out here. Little peace and quiet, much better than that god awful city down there.
Yeah. How long have you been held up? Who's here right now?
Well, we got Gran is still holding down the fort. We got Dren is around. He's doing some repairs on some of our power systems. We got this new girl, teen, name's Juno. Seems pretty good. She's a real knack with our those hydroponic systems.
Nice.
So she's setting some of those up for us. So we got a tight little crew here. Sent some scouts out the other day. There was a convoy coming in. They were supposed to kind of go scout it out and meet for some pickups, but I haven't really seen them yet, so I don't know what's holding them up. But otherwise, pretty quiet.
Oh, we hit a storm a while back, so they could just be anything. But
it could be something like that. And it's been windy up here.
How's Gran? Is it a good day or a bad day?
She's, we're doing pretty good. She's happy with us for the most part.
Okay. Your tone indicates that I should still tread a little lightly. Thank you.
Yep. She's a little anxious that they haven't come back yet, and the Dren is having a hell of a time keeping these power lights on at night.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well,
we'll get it.
I have some really bitchy cargo in the back that needs holding for a few weeks, so I'm gonna check up with Gran. But it is really good to see you. It's been a while.
Is it the pretty one or the cop-looking one?
The one in the old bitch bag.
Even talking about me as the pretty one, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Of course.
I mean, the cop-looking one is hotter, but yeah,
She does look like a cop.
she does look like a cop. And she is, but also it's fine because I'm here. Okay.
All right, we'll take your word for it. We assume you're vouching for them, driving them in.
Yeah, I actually almost trust them. So I think we're
Wow.
good for today. I know.
You don't almost trust many people. That's saying something.
Hey, when it's called trauma bonding, actually. You almost die like 50 times together. Things kind of click after like the 15th gunshot wound to the chest, so,
I heard you got some legal trouble coming too?
Oh my god, how does everyone know this?
Word travels fast out here.
It's fine. I stole a belt. Look at this belt. I look good, okay? What?
Okay.
She'll get over
Hey,
it. It's fine.
All right. Just saying, we don't see a lot of legal trouble. That's impressive.
I mean, I'm at a loss for words. It is just so astounding. How they found me, how they knew my name. If I weren't so annoyed, I'd be impressed, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know that any of us know your real name.
Thanks.
Alexandra.
That's not even a T.
Oh shit, I was on the wrong. Talia-Xandra.
It's Talsorian. You caught me.
Scrawl remembers that it was T. Donnie does not.
I'm not going to remind Donnie anymore.
Oh, shoot.
Alright, guys. These are my people. Be nice. Don't fuck up. That's all. Snacks are in that trailer, the third one to the back. And if you wander around, there's like 8-10 more trailers just kind of hidden through the trees and stuff. If you feel like camping out, taking some little R&R, a little alone time, go have fun.
So
I'm going to be talking to Gran for a bit.
A communal kitchen trailer or something like that?
Yeah, there's a couple kind of camp stove things set out there. Their trailers has kind of, it's got an oven running in it, so it's where most of the food is kind of kept.
I think he'll kind of just tie his hair back static will and get to work in this kitchen. Like, he needs to do something familiar with his hands. He's got so much he's trying to figure out right now.
I'll keep your
Scrawl
mom
is
safe.
probably going to find a cleanish table and repair Mary's bleeding husk of a body.
Yeah, the medical camper is the third one back on the left, buddy.
Deal. Come with me, new friendly person, Mary, and we will discuss our future marital relationship.
What? And she's gonna follow.
Hey,
It's
should
fine.
we take
Scrawl,
her
you're a
legs
hero.
so like she can't run away?
No. That's okay.
What do you think, Static?
I was just throwing it out there.
I mean, Mary, don't make us tie your legs up.
Oh, tie them up. Oh, okay. No, that's not where I was going with that.
Oh, yeah, no, I think they're still organic. Those should stay on.
Scrawl has seen without pants. Definitely organic.
Wait, what?
Remember I took her clothes off?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She's wearing old
She had
Cheddar's
a fancy
hand-me-down.
seat. Yeah.
Right, old Cheddar's
They smell.
coveralls.
They smell real bad.
All right, so you can make your way back to the medical trailer. It's a bunch of kind of scavenged supplies and things like that. but most of the basics are covered. So if you want to give me a first aid, and we can do a +2 since you've got some access to some supplies.
Perfect.
Or a paramedic if you'd like, rather.
Let's go paramedic. Out of curiosity.
Oh no.
It's gonna be one of those days.
That's a 7. Probably made things worse. He's fine. Elbow bone attaches to knee bone. Yeah.
I think as you're kind of looking through, kind of checking her over a little bit, there is a puncture wound that you had missed before, kind of under her arm, kind of going into her chest. A little piece of metal from the explosion when the car went off. So there's a little piece of metal kind of jammed through, and kind of you can hear some of the labored breathing a bit.
No, this is completely normal with 7. I'm pretty sure he's fine. I mean, I guess if I do notice an obvious hole, I'd probably bandage it up. But I'm thinking with that low of a roll, I don't deduce that there might be something in there still.
Right. Yeah, you've definitely stopped any of the bleeding, kind of a little bit of trickle of blood coming out of there, and kind of bandaged up some of the other things and kind of cleaned up some of the wounds, but not as stable as we would like her to be. She's not looking as good as you had thought she was in. She's a little bit rougher shape.
It's true. She looked much better earlier in the day.
Yeah, and Static kind of going in, again, kind of scavenge supplies. But there is a decent amount of fresh stuff in here. You know, they've got some vegetables they're growing. You know, you walk by some of the hydroponic things they had set up, and a couple of boxes kind of similar to what Hopscotch's dad had left.
He will, he's going to try cooking with them. He's never really cooked with real vegetables before, so he'll try. He's got kitchen experience, but, yeah.
I think that is the one skill missing from this game.
Right? I was thinking, like, the base tech roll, because it's technique.
Yeah, let's go with that.
It's a 19.
Oh, it is awesome. You are on fire with these things. What are you making?
I think he's making roast vegetables. Like he's dicing and he's cubing all of these things. He's got a little bit of oil and salt and pepper, and he's just got them all laid out on this roasting tray, very, very aesthetically.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. You are quite proud of yourself with these veggies.
Scrawl will follow his nose. He'll be like, Mary, you stay here. Likely moving would result in pulled stitches and swift death. So really to your benefit not to run away. I'll be back, and I'm going to follow my nose to the kitchen.
And you just kind of very faintly in the background, shouldn't I go to a hospital?
It's fine. It's good as.
What are Hopscotch and Cav up to?
Cav is probably going to restrain Mary, even though she is probably loopy. I mean, she definitely has a concussion. She was exploded in a trunk. But yeah, I think she's still probably going to like handcuff her to the trailer or something just so she can't leave.
Look, this is completely unnecessary.
I assure you it's fully necessary.
I don't. And she's gonna kind of like hold up her stump. She's like, I mean, really, this is quite enough.
No, well, it is now. Yes, you're right. Yeah, and then she's gonna dip out of the trailer, and probably go somewhere and clean her gun and think about her life decisions that have led her here as a police officer. Kidnapping like the vice president of Biotechnica, yeah.
She deserved it.
She came to base willingly, not kidnapped.
You're helping her. She's on drugs. You're helping her.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm sure the prosecutor will see it that way as well. Yeah.
Oh, She came
I'll ask when I go to
willingly,
court
Your
next
Honor.
week. Check for you.
Actually,
Awesome.
Skrull probably would have taken like a blood sample though, just to like show evidence that she's on Lucidate. Like,
Okay.
yeah, don't you think you should maybe arrest her, and that way us holding her is less illegal?
Okay, but if I arrest her, she's just gonna bail out immediately.
Yes, but at least you'll have claimed that not kidnapping, just arresting.
Yeah, but then we won't have helped her because she'll still be on Lucidate.
Yes. Okay, no win situation, clearly.
Yeah.
We should probably just kill and bury out back then, yes?
Okay, that one's definitely illegal. Also, Static might really frown upon that one.
Well, we just not tell him.
I mean, he's gonna notice his mom's missing.
She
I do
ran
get
away?
to punch her at some point, though, right?
Oh yeah, I think we can definitely punch her. Yeah.
Yes,
Definitely
but
gonna
well,
punch
see,
her.
this will definitely result in death, and now we're back to burying out back.
We keep
Gonna
you for a
decapitate her.
reason.
I didn't say I would not harvest Cyberpunk first.
And you already took her arm.
Yeah, but we left that behind.
Oh, it's true. We did leave that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right in the bunker.
You can go back for it.
All right.
I'm gonna go check in with Gran.
All right. So you can kind of come up into the cabin as she's kind of fighting with some of the light switches, kind of flicking them and seeing it takes a little bit of time and kind of like slapping the wall and they turn back on. Welcome, Mick.
Hi.
What brings you over?
You know, look at
I assume this isn't just a stopping in to say hi.
Well, and technically no, but this was the first place I thought to go because it is just a really amazing, special place, and I didn't realize that you all would be here, and I'm glad to see you, Granny.
Yeah, it's been a while. As
You look good. You look great, Gran.
well, thank you. So do you. Look like you're
Thanks.
keeping busy and hopefully eating well.
That's a grandma compliment if I've ever heard one. Thanks, Grandma.
Sharing some of our nice fresh food with your friends that I hear have been wandering around the camp.
Well, Static actually is helping in the kitchen. He just immediately went to work, and Scrawl, like you, is a medic. So we had an injured person, so he's just working on her in there. About that person. So
Yes.
here's the thing. Static, the pretty boy, that's his mom, but she kind of got into some trouble herself, and they've actually been like drugging her against her will. So I came up here just as a safe place for her to detox. I hope that's okay. She is just not doing okay, and Static is just so worried about her, and there's no place better on Earth than Camp 40 to get someone through that kind of time.
It's all about the nature. That's where you got to do these detoxes. Okay.
Yeah, I know that nice little camper that you can also lock entirely. And by camper, I mean the windowless van. I don't know what coming down. This is a new drug that we haven't encountered before. It's not like one of the normal street drugs, and I don't know what detox is gonna look like, for her to be honest. But I mean, you're the best medic I've ever known, so I know she'll be fine. But just
could take a while. We can have a look. Do we know the effects of this drug? Do we know how much she's taken? Do we know anything about that?
I mean, Scrawl can definitely give you like the scientific stuff. He's been studying a little bit, so we have
Perfect.
some basic knowledge. But like I said, like this is new. She is maybe from Biotechnica, and it may be one of their weird guinea pigs still in test drugs. Sorry.
Is anyone going to be missing her if she is here detoxing? I assume this doesn't sound the most voluntary of
No.
rehabs.
No, but we feel very confident that we removed any possible trackers. I made multiple stops. We switched vehicles. I did absolutely everything in the protocol to get us here without a tail. I think we're okay.
All right. Let's talk with this scroll and see what we can do to help her out.
Help me with the food now.
Oh, okay. Let's see how your friends do with cooking. Are they used to this fresh lifestyle, or are they kind of city folk?
No. A few weeks back, we were at home and they had French fries for the first time. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
All right. Let's lead the way.
Thanks, Gran. And I'm just gonna give her a hug. And then in my head, I'm like, 30 seconds, and she called me fat. What the hell? I didn't know you met my actual grandma, Mike. That's really great.
Did some research.
Just trying to get the full experience of family.
You nailed it. You nailed it on that.
So she will kind of follow you out to, I assume, where Sadek is serving his amazingly roasted vegetables. And so this older woman, kind of wrapped in some layers of shawls and different types of clothes, kind of comes by Hopscotch and looks at the gathered group and kind of says, welcome to Camp 40. Make yourselves at home.
Scrawl will dish out some roast veg to it. Thank you so much for having us. Here, I think I've done your vegetables justice. I'm not sure. Please. He'll kind of wait.
She kind of look them over. Is it roasted well? Were you taught to be a chef?
No, I just did what kind of seemed proper.
And she's gonna like cut one and try a bite. I think you've got some talent with this. This might be something you and then she's gonna take another bite. Maybe keep up on this.
I very much appreciate you saying so, and I'm glad you like it. And he'll go on and serve everybody else.
And she will.
This is amazing. I can't even taste what kind of weird ingredients are in this. It just tastes good.
That's the thing, Scrawl. It's just vegetables, oil, salt, and pepper. There's nothing.
Well, what are our chemicals? The additives, the preservatives.
I don't think there are any.
Well, how is this safe to eat? Are you trying to poison me as vengeance for falling in love deeply with your mother?
Wait, you're in love with my mother, Scrawl?
I did not say this.
You've known her
I don't
a
think
couple
it's
of hours. No, it's
more of a one direction thing. I mean, Skrull is a free bird, can't be tied down. But I can't. The the older ladies, they just are overwhelmed with the beauty of Scrawl. It's just a thing.
It's the accent. It's the
Exactly.
accent.
It's a quality oil. That's what it is. That's why these taste good, Scrawl. Quality
Oh,
oil.
very good job. Very good job.
He's just gonna. I don't know what to do with any of that.
Well, you're an indentured servant now, and this is your job. Welcome to Camp 40. I didn't tell you what kind of camp it was, bro.
This was her ploy all along.
So Gran will kind of look around and be like, so which one of you is Scrawl?
So that would be another older lady looking for Scrawl. See? It's not my fault, Static.
Static will lean over to Hopscotch. What is it with him and the older women?
Everyone has a thing, man. I guess we found his. It's like a mommy issues thing, I bet. But just let it go. Just fine.
I'll let it go as long as I don't have to call him Daddy.
Oh no, I think you should. It would really help him heal emotionally.
Yes, but it would harm me emotionally.
That's what the teddy bear's for. You're okay.
I left him at the warehouse.
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to bring it. I'm so sorry.
I need to pick up a new one.
Mm.
Yeah. Have some extra roast.
And she will look over at you, Scrawl, and say, I hear you've been digging into some sort of new drug that this poor woman might be addicted to.
Yes, does seem to be lucidate. It warps the mind, makes you pliable and compliant. It affects it very deep level in the brain. I wouldn't want to go into the weird way the chemicals in the brain work because the words are quite long and difficult to pronounce, and they'd be in another language. I understand that. Don't worry about it. But all you need to know is makes her very pliable to certain people's commands.
Okay, and then she'll ask a couple, in more technical questions, kind of talk about how you test for this substance, things like that, so you can kind of explain with those how those go.
Well, you see, the blood tells much here, but you can see that it has been absorbed into the bloodstream, and you can really see the signifiers in the chemistry. It's very detailed, but you understand. Yes, you're following?
Why don't we do let's do a science roll.
For her or for me?
For you to kind of explain and convey your research.
16?
All right, yeah, she's definitely following along. What you're saying makes sense.
Glad to somebody.
It's nice to kind of talk science with someone who understands every now and then. And she's, right there and following along with you. And okay, it sounds like we've got a bit of a process to try to detox this, but we've got some remedies here. We can try to treat some of the side effects of typical withdrawals, some of the pain, the anxiety, the nausea, those kinds of things. We will convert one of our trailers, like Hopscotch has mentioned. We've got one back there that's a little bit safer for people who may be going through some things. So we're happy to keep an eye on her while she's here.
Out of curiosity, what makes it safer?
Would you like to see?
Yeah.
Okay. And she will kind of bring you back to this kind of well-weathered kind of van on the inside, and kind of looking inside. Just about everything has been pulled out, and there's thick blankets around all the walls and the floor, so there's nothing sharp in here. Everything's kind of smoothed over. The windows have been taken out and kind of welded with plates of metal on the outside.
Is there light in the van? Or is she going to be in sort of like a sensory deprivation
and
padded room?
from one of her pockets, she pulls out like a little glow stick. She's like, we have these lights.
Okay. So
she's not in here full time. You know, she is outside in nature most of the time, but if she's were to have an episode.
I see. Okay. I don't want to return his mom in this condition than she was dropped off is all.
No.
Okay.
This also gives you some time alone with your thoughts as you're kind of coming down to kind of reflect.
Got it. Yeah, she's gonna be just fine in here, guys.
Spartan.
Yeah. This is fine. Should be okay.
Very tough love kind of approach.
Seems to be an ongoing trend in Hopscotch's family.
Yeah, she's really used to like the poor end bowl too for food. I really wouldn't give her any of the fancy stuff. Like she wouldn't be able to handle it with her palate.
We can work up to that. We've got some scavenged rations we can start with and kind of get her stomach back, acclimated to a healthier diet.
Yeah, I definitely start at like the bottom of the barrel, kind of I think what she's been used to lately.
Cav's gonna look at Static and be like, Hopscotch really hates your mom. Like,
I don't think Static's around for this. He's kind of dissociating from the fact that we've kidnapped his mom and are locking her up while she detoxes.
Saved her. What is all this nap talk? We're helping.
What was that, Cav? No, more potatoes. I think that's what they're called, potatoes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. That's a good idea.
Oh, you guys have never had mashed potatoes with gravy.
What's gravy?
Oh,
What's...
oh, sweethearts. This is gonna be the best weekend of your life.
All right. So what is the plan? Are we gonna hang here while Mary detoxes? Did you want to go follow up on some other things you had going on? There was the dead drop for Jessica. There's the whole brain dance distribution ring going on. There's some
Who was the
bozos running
message
amok.
for? I
Who was the
need
message
to
for?
know.
I think we should check out the dead drop.
Yeah, I definitely want to check out the dead drop.
And if my ear is not fixed, I would like Scrawl to look at my ear, please.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
there's still an ear.
there is still an ear. Let's do a paramedic and see if there's one after you're done looking at it. We can give you that +2 with the supplies you got floating around.
So this makes 19 to tell if cavalry still has ear.
Yeah, there's definitely an ear. There's just the eardrum is a bit damaged, and you can with that roll you can kind of get her some meds and treatment, and that kind of eases some of the swelling.
Yes, we can ease some of the swelling, or I could perhaps trade with some of these nomads. They're known for, making good deals, and I'm sure I could trade like some buttons or something for new ear cyberware upgrade, and we just fix the problem instantaneously. Yes.
We are
Okay.
nomads, not Victorian peasants. We're not trading buttons.
Oh, you're in here too, Hopscotch. I see. What do you think I would need to trade for eardrum cybertech?
I don't know. Do I look like I know about cybertech?
I'll pull out like the extra cyber arm. Do you think they take one of these? And I'll shake it around.
family?
I think we'll just, let it heal to the best of its ability and see where it's at. And we'll just put a pin in that,
Well, in
maybe.
that case, take 2 Tylenol and call me in the morning.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, and with that, you can kind of resolve the penalty for the damage to
The
eardrum.
tinnitus.
Yeah. As you are now able to hear kind of some of the nature sounds, some of the insects.
In stereo.
Hopscotch, while in here and I'm doing all these surgeries, I can always equip you with these. And I pull out the Wolvers and continue to try and tempt her to get the Wolverine claws on her hands.
No, thank you. Cav, do you want to try to go
Okay,
hunting?
Dasha.
What, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There used to be wild turkeys that roamed around in the brush.
Turkeys.
It's a big bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
let's
will
go.
I will take Cav hunting.
All
while
right.
Skrull does Skrull stuff with body parts.
No, all
Awesome.
my body parts are walking into woods.
That is all
Fine.
the reason that I
After
would like
hunting
to go.
accident, I will be here to replace missing parts.
Yep.
All right, let's do a either a wilderness survival, I guess,
Oh,
or
no.
a tracking.
A 19.
Awesome.
How is she so good at that? Okay.
This and Brawl are my 2 skills that I actually banked on. And this is the first time I've rolled for this. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
It's probably the first time anybody's rolled for it in Cyberpunk. Like, what?
So many points in survival
did.
because I'm nomad. I was like, this is what I do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and Cav, she is winding you through these woods, kind of this wooded area, these thick brushes, and just kind of about an hour of just walking through this thing. Suddenly, there's a turkey.
Holy shit. It's just like there.
Try to just shoot it.
Shoot it.
Shoot it.
With
But,
your
like-
fully automatic assault.
It's a little bit overkill.
I think you do have a sniper rifle though. Didn't Static give you one?
Yeah.
Did
I
he
do have a sniper
pilfer it
rifle.
off of somebody?
I don't have it. Have it. But yes. How to add?
Yeah, you should. It should be in your inventory. So if you go to there's the little reload icon all the way on the right. So if you go to gear, there's a Militech Ninja Sniper.
Got it.
Yep. And then the last icon just says owned if you hover over it. So if you click that, you'll wield it. And the loop arrow is to reload it because I think it's empty. Cool. All right. So let's do a shoulder arms. Let's say you've got a pretty good distance on it. I would have
18.
known exactly where to stop. And that drops that turkey in one shot.
I got it. Do we still have to whisper?
No, we can take
Okay.
this back to Skrull. And I'll teach him how to gut it and clean it. It's gonna be such a fun day.
Skrull's gonna love that.
He is gonna love plucking this turkey. What
Oh,
a
this
fun
was so
side
cool.
quest for Cyberpunk, you guys.
Turkey hunting.
We're making dinner.
I just saw the brush in the image and I was like, turkeys. There's a lot of wild turkeys where I grew up for real, so totally
This
normal.
was probably the last wild turkey in the Badlands.
Yeah, we just
It is one of the few.
We just did a bad thing.
Yeah.
But we're hungry, so, you know.
Well, we needed
Cyberpunk Oregon
something to
Trail.
make gravy with for the mashed potatoes and the gravy. There's a whole plan.
Awesome. Yeah, so you guys can come back and Scroll and Static. We'll see you guys emerge from some of this brush with a turkey.
As probably just holding it. Look at us. Actually,
It's too
turkeys are
late. I
fucking
cannot
heavy, so-
bring back to life. Clearly not possible.
No,
We
it's
need
dinner.
to do
Wait.
a photo
It's
shoot,
dinner.
like when people catch big bass. You know?
You get Cav with the Elmer Fudd hat, the shotgun, and the turkey.
Yeah.
Is that for me to cook?
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
what
teach you
Hopscotch
some
said.
things.
Hopscotch, how do I cook it?
You're gonna want an apron, sweetheart.
All right. He'll go get an apron.
And I will teach Static how to prepare a turkey.
Awesome. Let's do another technique, and we'll do a +2 because Hopscotch is helping you on this dinner.
That's an 11 with the +2.
Okay. So making the dinner. It's a little dry, but you know, it's mostly plucked and cleaned.
I've
There's a
got
little
some feathers here. Yeah.
I tried to get most of those.
This first.
Do you have any idea how many feathers a turkey has? It's a
No.
lot. I stopped counting
Yeah.
after like 50.
I saw you run them out, and I gotta say, you would think shooting this thing would be the most violent thing that happened to it, but no.
No, it was it kept me busy. It was, yeah. It reminded me of
And-
Scrawl. I felt a little bit like him.
And it did in fact keep you busy and kept your mind off of shit for a little while.
It did. Thank you for reminding me of all
Yeah.
the shit, Hopscotch.
You're welcome.
Cav, do you have another turkey?
No, I'm pretty sure that was the last one.
Damn.
Oh.
Like the last one. Awesome. As Grand is kind of, are you inviting everybody to this meal? Is this just for you guys?
He'll cook for everybody.
Yeah, as everybody's quite appreciative of the actual fresh meat and fresh dinner, and this is very, very nice. Thank you. This was a very unexpected surprise to have such helpful, appreciative guests. This is quite amazing.
Seemed the least I could do. You are, putting all of us up and locking my mother in a blacked out trailer for a week.
Van, not a trailer. Trailer would be bigger.
Oh, van. Excuse me. Yes, a van. So seemed the only appropriate way to repay you.
It seems she can mostly stand up.
It's
One of the the young Juno. You can almost stand up in there.
oh, you mean she has room? I thought you meant she was able to. Yes,
No, last I saw she was able to walk.
that's last I saw too. But no, you're helping us out quite a lot, and I do appreciate that.
It's a shame she can't enjoy any of this food. But
I might,
like Hopscotch says, we'll prep some kibble for her so she can.
is that
get
part of the
adjusted.
detox program?
I guess in a way, we heard she wasn't eating so well before, so just trying to acclimate her to better
The
food.
drugs.
Okay, no, she's probably been eating food at least this good. Hopscotch is just trying to force feed my mother kibble. I'll bring her a plate of this later and just prove.
She's just so snooty. Like she just has such a bad attitude, and that's why Scrawl hates corpos, because of that attitude. I'm just helping her.
I mean, I did run away from her, so I do kind of understand your feelings about it. But right now, she's the only avenue we have to any real answers about this program. So I think I will bring her some turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy.
As Static, you start to kind of make a plate and walk back over to where Mary is. Juno kind of excuses herself as well, and I'll show you where she is. And just kind of offers to go with you.
He'll let Juno lead.
So I hear this is some sort of drug testing detox.
I want to try and get a read on Juno here.
Okay. Human perception.
Perception. I'm a little bit better at that than I used to be.
Yay, experience point.
16.
Yeah. You can get a pretty good read. She looks like she kind of grew up on the streets. She's got that kind of like street kid kind of vibe. But she generally seems quite curious about. She's only heard rumors of what's been happening, kind of things flying around the camp, overhearing things here and there. She's going about trying to get these hydroponic things working. And so she's got pieces and of conversations, but she's genuinely interested in trying to figure out more specifics about what happened. It's with a 16, it's more of a personal interest than just kind of small talk.
You seem rather interested. I'm really not much for the details. Scrawl can tell you the crystallization pattern of the T cells or some such. I'm not really sure, but yes, she was involved in a drug testing program, and it appears that she's been
in the city
for quite a while. Yes, in the city.
And were these tests not necessarily recruited for?
My current understanding is that she did not volunteer for this.
She didn't. Do you know if they did testing on others besides her?
Why do you ask? Do you know?
I came out here to kind of get away and get a fresh start, but there was some drug testing that some of my friends and I were kind of scooped up in, and we kind of lost ourselves in this program, and we started to do some things, and luckily I was able to kind of shake clear of it, and I was not going back, so I just kind of ran, and this is where I ended up.
Sounds like you made a very smart decision, Juno. I'm going to need you to give me all of the details you can about this. Who was giving you the drugs, where you signed up, what they were compensating you with, the things they were having you do, anything you can remember. If you could tell me, and let me feed Mary quickly, and then if you can come tell all of us, that would be very helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. And then she'll kind of she's over there, and that's where the pointing at the van.
He'll go. Is there a food slot?
Yeah, there's the door, so you can just kind of the whole door opens.
Okay.
On the side of this van, and So you can kind of open it up, and Mary is inside with a couple little kind of LED lights floating, around with her. She's like, "Oh my God, Chad, this is not right. Just let's go. let's just go back to the city. We'll go to the hospital. We can activate my trauma subscription. They will come get us. We can just go home. We can talk."
Mary, eat. This is fresh turkey, real vegetables. Cooked by yours truly.
What? You cook?
Clearly. There's a lot you don't know about me, Mary. But right now, the one thing you do need to know is that until this drug is out of your system, you're not my mother. You're not anybody other than a Biotechnica executive. And once you're Mary again, then we'll see where you and I stand. But just know, even out here, there are those who have been abused by your drug. Here's your food. Think about what you did.
It's just for focus. And she kind of launches into the, very corporate, sanitized description of Lucidate. Almost sounds like the commercial, like drafts.
Yeah,
as she's kind of.
You will just close the door on her as she's feeling that. And he's gonna shake his head back to the group.
All right. So when you get back, most people have, the rest of the camp is mostly excused themselves to go back about doing some of their tasks and getting ready to secure the camp for the night, if you will. So you guys are kind of alone at this little table outside, and under the, I would say stars, but being time of the red, it's quite hard to see through all the ash still floating in the sky.
Juno says that she's got some information here about more tests done on street children back in the city. Juno?
Yeah, kind of looks uncomfortable, kind of talking in front of people about this. But yeah, some of my friends, we were looking for some quick money, and they had, come in and try some of these samples and give us your opinion, and we'll get paid, kind of things. So we thought it was going to just be some food samples, some new kibble flavors or something. But it ended up being these performance enhancing drugs supposed to, sharpen our concentration and kind of help us, stay awake and perform better and things like that. And, we were game to try it. And then things started getting weird. They had us doing simple things and following orders, and asked us to go out and kind of do some little kind of thefts, if you will. I mean, we jumped some people, stole some purses. I don't know what that had to do with any of it. And then somehow I started to get kind of myself back a little bit before any of my friends did, and I just ran. We were kind of hanging out in some back alleys and in the combat zone down in South Night City. I mean, I don't really know what else you guys want to know. I mean, I can answer some questions. I don't know.
Who was giving you these drugs, Juno? Do you remember?
I was some kind of creepy Ripper doc. Had some weird makeup. I vaguely remember something about extra arms. Like he had too many.
Too many arms?
Yeah, it
Too
was
many
it was
arms
weird.
and makeup. That's
Do you remember any particular like scars or tattoos, or did they drive a certain kind of vehicle?
It was over, and she's kind of and she's like, I think it was over behind this one bodega, and she can kind of give you some almost an address about where she thinks it might have been. There's a ripper dock behind one of these bodegas, and it definitely places it in South Night City. So you guys are probably familiar-ish with, where this bodega would be.
Is it matching or kind of matching where the child brain dance ring, that whole thing that we were looking into, like the same area?
Yeah, it's generally that same area.
Where are your friends now?
I don't know what happened to him. I got my senses back. They went back for another round of doses and tried to drag me along with them, but I just ran. I hope they're okay. I hope.
You did a great job. It's gonna be okay.
How much were you getting for this?
I mean, they were gonna give us 100 eddies a shot.
They were, but they haven't given you anything?
No, we told them we didn't need anything after the first shot, that they didn't have to pay us anything.
Okay.
I kind of want my money, but I'm terrified to go back.
You should not go back. Hopscotch is right. You did good in coming here, and you should stay here now for a while anyway.
Now this is much better off than where you were.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, there's stabbers, but there's no gangs here. I feel like I can sleep with both eyes shut out here.
It's unlike almost anything I've ever seen in the city.
What are your friends' names?
Like, that's a tree.
Right?
The real tree. I have all that money that was in Mary's pockets. There was like 1,000 eddies or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it to Gran for safekeeping for Juno.
Okay.
And take it off of my inventory. There goes my rent.
And Gran says that I will definitely keep this for her. She seems sweet kid, just troubled.
So do we want to, like, go nip this in the bud? Or do we want to go to the weird drop-off point for maybe for Static? I don't know what
day is it? What day was the drop? And what is time? Mike, what is time?
So, the drop was they intercepted that message about a week before you guys got it. So it is currently the evening of February 24th, which is a Friday. So that would have put it, you guys heard about it there. So a week beforehand would have been somewhere around mid-February is when that message would have gone out.
I think we should, yes.
I mean, whatever was there is almost assuredly gone, but
most
we can still check it out.
If the message never made it to its intended recipient, it's possible not. It's at the very least worth checking out for another lead. Possibly, I mean, we found a lead at what I'm guessing was a safe house a few weeks ago with that smashed crucifix. So I think, yes, let's check this drop point and then maybe swing by this Ripper Dock. See if we can't find a little bit of truth to Juno's story.
Yes, plus it's Ripper Doc. It might have cool parts.
Hmm?
I'm sure I'll get Hopscotch to put one of them on. It'll be great.
No.
Right, Talia?
No.
I was actually guessing that too, Scrawl. Yeah.
It's Tisha, obviously.
I have to keep checking because, like, I may keep forgetting. It's not Talia, but I keep forgetting. I very kindly will just look at Static and reassure you, your mom really will be okay here. Like, I chose this camp for a reason. These are my people I trust with my whole heart and my life. Like, your mom's really gonna be okay.
I really appreciate that, Hopscotch. I know you're not just helping me, but you're putting your own people in danger for this, and I genuinely appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, remember that when I ask you for a favor down the road.
Of course.
It's probably not going to help her be less of a bitch, but she'll be
that's
okay otherwise.
that's a bit of a lifelong problem for her.
Yeah.
But thank you. I do appreciate it, and hopefully she can make right by giving us some answers once she's clean.
All right. Are you guys gonna spend the night here? Are you going to head back to the city at night and then go? What's the timeline we're thinking?
I think the sooner we get to that drop box, the better. Just in case.
That's fair.
When did they say the drop was happening?
I believe she
they
said it
didn't.
was soon. Just get there as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, my interpretation was that she had dropped something there, left the message, and then peaced out.
Wait. Got it.
Yeah, it was I've left something important in the old safe house, South Night City, corner of Fox and Dune. Do not trust. You need to find it quickly. Hurry.
Yeah.
Mary, who was the message for? No one's answered me.
You're gonna go ask her.
Yeah.
All right. So she will kind of look, and it was for one of my scientists, Dr. Moore.
Thank you. Also, how confident are you that Jessica went a plant to watch your son? I know you said you didn't do it, but how confident are you that someone else did do it?
I mean, I don't know all of the operation Biotech has going at any point in time, but no one cleared anything like this through me. I didn't order this. I didn't get any reports of this. No one asked. Well, we should. Well, yeah, no one told us anything.
He is a good boy. He's kind of stupid sometimes, but he is a good boy. Be nice.
He does mean well. He's just lost. He's got so much
potential. Not in the way you think, lady. Not in the way you think. Get your head clear. And I'm going to shut the door. All right. Scrawl, Static. Do you know Dr. Moore?
Do I know a Dr. Moore?
They were in some of the
I confuse your names.
some of the files that Null had pilfered from the servers.
I remember seeing a Dr. Moore on my board that I was working on back at the warehouse. They were one of the research associates under Mary.
That's who Jessica was trying to talk to.
Well, then I think we've got another stop to make in the city. Can we find information on Cav? You can probably get us an address for this Dr. Moore, right?
In theory.
We abuse your police shit so hard.
So bad.
It's a violation of the
Legit.
Patriot Act, but yeah, that's fine.
That went down with whatever nuclear shit
Yeah,
in the
we're
city.
not
Like
in the
it
USA.
doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, abusing your corporate powers is not going to at all come back to bite you. It's
No.
fine.
No.
It's so much worse when Mike says it.
Right.
There's really no connectivity back to the city from here. It's pretty off the grid.
Well,
So you'll have to get back.
We gotta get closer.
Obviously. I mean, that's one of the benefits of a place like this is you can't be reached, but the drawback is you can't reach out.
Scroll, watch this. And I'm gonna go over to like, I don't know, blueberry. Well, it's February. I don't know, some kind of fruiting bush. And be like, you can eat it off of the bush. And I'm just gonna start like plucking and eating stuff like straight from the ground. Be like, isn't this wild?
We should. It's unfortunate, but Hopscotch's death is imminent. We should start
No.
looking for a replacement.
Let me try that. And, Static will take a handful of these.
It's so good.
I'm guessing they're gooseberries or something in February.
Yeah, something
I was
like
just
that.
gonna.
Gav, don't leave me. Clearly, Static and Hopscotch have death wish.
They make really good jelly. We are gonna add that to your recipe list.
I like it, yes. I can see them. They're a little bitter, but there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah, in the jelly with a little sugar.
Yes,
It's gonna be
no,
lovely.
I think I'm coming up with a custom skill for my sheet right now.
Mm-hmm. We'll build a cooking skill for you.
Build a whole cooking class.
A new chef role.
I was just gonna say, from rocker boy to Michelin star chef, like, what a career change.
Right?
Is it though?
Yeah.
Everything I've told me is they're both addicted to drugs and don't sleep a lot. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
That's fair.
Awesome. So, what's the plan as we're kind of wrapping
Gav's
up?
probably already in the truck, like, waiting. Like, come on! Let's go, you guys!
can I make like a reaction
Sorry.
check to see if I make it to shotgun before anybody else?
Yeah, we can do some athletic rolls if you're gonna race.
Yeah. I'm not letting you get that.
Are we really rolling for shotgun?
Yes.
Oh, 100%. And as is only appropriate.
Ooh.
Oh,
Kevin Static is stuck in the doorway there.
Yeah.
All right, fine. You can have it this time.
Brawl!
Oh, Paul. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Static will
Shove it out of the way.
absolutely throw down.
can I make a stealth roll to see if I can sneak around and slide in from the driver's side?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do an athletics roll there. Or a stealth if you'd like. Scroll.
Nah, not very good.
Yeah. As you're getting in the driver's seat, as Cav is sliding in the shotgun.
I
Oh, good.
literally
I was
picked
gonna
Static
drive.
up
It'll
and,
be
like,
fun. Imagine running into you here, Cavalry.
Static just finds himself in the back seat. I guess this is where I'm sitting. At least it's not the trunk.
Well, I
Right,
guess
Hopscotch, get in the back. I'm ready to go.
It's
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
truck.
pickup,
Yeah.
so it's kind of the trunk.
It's not enclosed. It's an improvement. I'll take it.
And that's true.
I mean, technically, we could fit 3 across the bench seat. So if one of you wants to sit on another one's lap, everyone could fit up front.
I mean, that seems like premium seating. Cavalry on the right and Hopscotch on the left.
Yeah, but which one of you is on the other's lap?
I can ride in the back. I mean, unless it would give me points to be on your lap scroll, or for you to be on mine. I'm sure,
thinking not.
I don't know where I am on the points right now.
I'm pretty sure you've got like 3 gold stars and like 5 points still.
Then do you want a lap ride?
I'll let you ride in back. It's pretty tight with the girls and me and this shifter between my legs. There's not much room.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
All right, and Hopscotch is driving.
Please.
Yes.
Fine.
Awesome. So you can make your way back to the city, back through the familiar streets of the combat zone, and kind of wind your way over to where this safe house would be. So kind of driving by quickly, it looks like there is kind of an alleyway leading to where this address is. And we can jump you guys over to where that is. Once I fix the lighting. Now we can jump over. So it looks pretty industrial, pretty run down. There's a couple piles of trash floating around, and some machines kind of going, some steam piling out. It's otherwise pretty quiet streets. You got your digital ads going as always, but it appears that this would be the location referenced in that message.
Squirrel takes a deep breath. Smell that clean city living air. It's good to be out of the wild and radiated wastelands.
Hey, we should have rolled for allergy.
Oh God, don't get me started. This makes it terrible. Too
One
real.
of these days, I will get you on my side, friend. One of these days.
I'm right here on your side. I don't understand.
I know you don't, but we'll get there. This is a very cool map, by the way. Like,
It is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the actually moving ads.
Yeah, it's
I'm just like
animated.
staring at them. I love it.
Yeah, this was a really cool map.
So if you called or dead drop from clown people and for big wig people, where would you leave it in this dirty alley?
Gonna do a conceal reveal. Looking for it.
I would
All
also
right.
like to take a look, see.
Sure, if you guys want to give me conceal reveals or perceptions.
It's a 7 for statics conceal reveal.
Everything is
22.
so dirty.
17.
17.
All right. So kind of looking around, there is a small little kind of container that looks like it's kind of magnetically attached to this container back here, kind of around the back.
Wait.
I think Static is he's got the rhythm of this machine, and he's just kind of writing a new song to it. That's funky. Yeah, I like that. Oh
There's
shit!
a very obvious thing over here.
That is very obvious, which makes it sketchy. So we check for traps or cameras or anything?
Your girlfriend's bad hiding stuff.
Yes, that was never her strong suit.
As a shot lands right next to Hopscotch, impacting into this thing, I'm gonna need initiatives.
Oh no.
Six.
14.
9.
And then Hopscotch, what'd you get?
10.
I assume these people are all up high and we're in a kill box.
Yep. They are all up on some sort of ledge. Very, very, placed well to get nice shots at you guys.
We really should have assumed.
Yeah.
Guys, we are just failing everything.
Yeah, that's...
We should have called this.
I said wait.
I didn't touch it.
Perhaps no longer
found
wait,
it. I
just
didn't
grab
touch
and run. Bravely run away.
So
Every
Robin,
time I
our
look
way
at the
out
map, there's more.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's... Oh god, even more.
So a shot rings out from behind you, Skrull, impacting the ground next to your foot. And you are up, sir, Skrull.
Sir Skrull is going to say, grabs it, run away, and as he's going to take some shots up, we'll just shoot right up here, and then he's going to book it for the exit.
All right, this is the way you came in over here.
Yep.
So yeah, let's see the handgun or shoulder arms, whatever you're shooting.
Shoulder, yeah. So I'll shoot up here.
I gotta beat a
that's gonna
16.
That's going to be a 20.
All right, that's a hit.
So close.
That's
It is a critical for
It is a crit.
27 damage.
all right. So that's gonna be, and then do you want to give me 2d6 for the critical?
Seven.
7. One of those rounds lands right in a lung and kind of impales in that area.
Shoot and move, shoot and move. Let's go. I'll drive.
But guy back there is gonna shoot at Skrull, who's running. A 13, which is going to be a hit. So that is going to be 14 damage.
Was that to me?
Yes, to Skrull as you ran away and shot him. This guy up here is going to take a shot at is Skrull, there we go. It's like, is Skrull dead? That doesn't sound
No.
right.
No.
I tried to do it like we do D&D where I do minus 14 and it just put me at minus 14.
This guy is going to shoot at Cav because she seems scary. Static writing a song is not that intimidating. Cav, do you have a reflex over 8?
No.
Would you like to try to dodge? Okay. Because that's a 23.
I mean, I would love to try to dodge, but yeah.
That is 16 damage.
Oof.
Next guy is going to take a shot at Hopscotch since he can't see static. Maybe a 20, which is going to put us at a 13, which is going to miss. So, Hopscotch, you're just being surrounded by bullets. They hit all around you, but not you. And Hopscotch, you are up.
Did Scrawl grab the box before you ran?
Yes.
No, you were standing. I wasn't.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to check. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. And I'm just gonna grab the damn box and beeline it behind Scrawl.
All right. Can I have a perception roll, please, Hopscotch?
This will be great, I'm sure.
Nothing could go wrong.
18.
You see your
Awesome.
death coming.
That's good.
There is a faint beeping coming from the thing you just grabbed.
I'm gonna shove it to Scrawl. Like, what the fuck is this? It's beeping.
Oh no.
You're the techiest person I know. So.
All right, as Hopscotch catches up to you and shoves a small beeping box in your hand. Static.
Static is going to...
Can I have a quick compose roll to see how that song was going?
Yeah, absolutely.
While you're...
Composition there. That's an 18.
Ooh.
Makes so
That's
much sense.
you got a nice song going. You got a nice rhythm.
Yeah, I think having heard the bullets landing around him, he makes a quick record on his internal software. Records his little loop he's got going on. He's gonna pull out his pistol and I think this guy is. Yeah, he's going to shoot at this guy right up here.
All right. That's gonna be beat a 15.
All right. That's 16. So.
Gonna hit.
All right. First shot is gonna do 10 damage.
All right.
And second shot, 19.
Gonna hit.
It's gonna do another 10 damage.
All right.
And let's move 7. We will get over here and
No, take the beeping box.
shouldn't be beeping, should it?
Cav.
Seeing that we're trying to get out of here, I'm going to take some shots at this guy.
All right.
Up in the corner. Sniper rifle or assault rifle? Which? I don't know how to do the measure DV thing.
So the sniper rifle is going to be a beat of 15. The assault rifle.
Okay.
The sniper rifle at this distance is a 25.
Okay. Well, then assault rifle it is. Oh my god.
So let's do a fun thing like roll under your luck.
A fun thing like that.
Tied my luck.
All right. So let's do evens or odds for static or scroll, as one of them jumps into the line of your firing here.
Who wants what?
I'll take odds, because static is an oddball.
It is evens.
This is not
roll.
good.
Well, let's see some damage as Saul wanders into the line of fire as he's fleeing.
Oh, Scroll,
awesome.
that is
Awesome.
amazing.
You managed to shoot me in the body armor. We're good.
Almost a Yahtzee.
Oh.
That was the
couldn't have
best
been a
roll
better
ever.
roll, yeah. I'd have been fucking livid if that hit the actual guy
Right?
and only did 8
Yeah.
damage. So yeah.
Yeah, so Scroll, a slight little in your back there as kind of glances off of your shoulder.
Who shot me back there, cavalry? Which one of them? I'll kill them all.
I said the guy right up top, right behind us.
That bastard.
Did you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, I will follow them out. But I'm gonna stay like right behind Skrull and Hopscotch.
All right.
Probably shouldn't be grouped
this-
together like this, but
Mike's never used a grenade on us.
No. The guy up on the ladder below all of you is going to take a shot. He's going to shoot at Skrull because he's got the box now. That is going to be 14. And that is going to impact into the machine Static was writing a song with. Kind of screwing up the rhythm a bit.
Hey, you broke it!
This guy up here, who Static shot, is going to shoot back at Static. That is going to be... 15. That is going to hit, unfortunately. Or... that is 23 damage.
Oh, shit.
Almost a crit. Almost a tarot crit. But not quite. This guy up here is going to not measure. He's going to walk up and he's going to wildly fire at the group of you and try to force you guys to run for cover as opposed to he's trying to cut off your escape. So if I can have a cool roll from Hopscotch, Skrull, and Cavalry, you got to be a 13.
Yeah. I need a critical here.
none of us.
We are
None
not
of you.
cool.
All right.
None of us are cool.
While taking fire, you guys are going to have to dive for cover next round. You can do your action as well, but you just can't continue going forward as bullets, as that whole area is full of just auto fire. Skrull, you're holding a beeping box and bullets are flying in front of you.
So I don't really want to spend a lot of time, but like, how certain am I that this is a bomb?
You can give me a deduction or a
A 20 on deduction.
yeah, it's definitely a bomb.
Yeah, so Skrull drops, chucks the bomb back this direction. Dives behind it against the wall, and then drops a smoke grenade here as well.
Oh, very cool.
Probably like right here.
Oh, I love it.
Smart.
That's super cool. All right. As smoke starts to fill the area below you, and the large box kind of, or the box kind of clinks onto the ground behind you. All right. That guy is there. That's kind of this area here.
You want me to make like an athletics check on the throw of the box?
Yeah. Let's see where we can get that to land.
13. Once you determine how far away I get it there.
All right, we'll say you can definitely get it over to here. So There. All right. Why don't you roll 66 for me?
Oh no, I don't like that at all.
That's a lot of D6.
That was a not good roll for what I'm thinking it was. 26.
All right. So as you throw that box back, it kind of veers a little bit further south than you were hoping and kind of lands a bit over here and then violently explodes, sending shrapnel and chunks of concrete flying as one of the operatives up on this ledge kind of takes some debris blast and kind of falls off the ledge, taking some damage from that explosion. Who we will say is stunned there. Next guy up here is going to kind of take some shots at the crew down here. So he's going to take a shot at Hopscotch. That is... Hopscotch cannot hit this round. Quite wily. Missed again. He is going to spend his turn coming down from the ledge onto street level. This guy is going to come down, step up here, take a shot over at Cav. And also miss. Hopscotch.
You're muted.
So I just have to get cover, is what that last round was.
Yeah.
So I will... This little nook over here looks kind of shadowy.
Mm-hmm.
So
You can kind of take some cover behind that pillar there.
yeah, a little alcove, just kind of press myself back, and eyeball the one that just came down to the street. Get ready.
Awesome. Static.
Static is bloody. He's all fucked up. He's gonna kind of slam up against this wall and reach around and try and cap this guy with his pistol.
Yeah, let's do it.
15?
That's gonna do it.
All right, damage on that one. Whew, there we go. 15.
Nice.
And second shot. 15 again.
Gonna hit. Can we go for a fourth 15 in a row?
Oh, not quite. A third of it. 5.
So that first shot kind of gets through the armor. The other one just kind of right in one of the plates.
And he's gonna hang out right here, and he's not gonna leave without the rest of his crew.
All right, Cav, surrounded by bullets and smoke.
Not allowed to move forward, right? So
Yeah, gotta run for cover.
I'm gonna kind of like kneel behind this little barrier,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take a shot at the guy like directly north of me.
All right.
And up.
That's a 16.
14. I'm gonna burn some luck.
All right, that's 3 luck.
Yep.
All right, let's turn into a hit. Let's go. Let's see some damage.
16.
All right. Armor's taking a lot of it, but definitely getting through. That guy up here is going to take a shot. I guess it looks like he's got an angle on Cav, so he'll take that. Or that is gonna miss a 14. So more bullets, Cav, but still not getting hit.
She's been shot at before.
Here.
She's
Ain't no thing.
It's just a normal Thursday.
yeah.
This guy is going to come around here. Not having a good shot. He's going to just keep running this way. This guy is going to come down here. Stand out here and take a shot over at Hopscotch.
Don't forget the smoke in between.
That's right, through the smoke. So that's there, and that's going to be smoked. He crit and still misses with the smoke. He'd have just made it, but the smoke. Shots go wide. Smoke grenade for the win. All right, Scroll.
Rawl is going to run through. Well, I guess he'll take some shots, try and polish one off here. He's done such a good job so far.
That's going to be a 15.
I'm kind of in the smoke, so it's probably got some extra minuses on it, but that's a 23 to hit.
Even with, that's going to hit it.
Hell yeah.
So close again. So 30 more points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
I'm pretty sure it's an execution at this point. Like, he fell off. I've punctured his lung. Like, he's probably like crawling, staring at me like, please don't. And yeah, Skrull just lays down the fire as he runs around the corner, trying to escape this place.
Awesome.
And 6.
All right. He was up next, but is now dead. This guy, by Static, is going to take a step up. And he is going to try to just kind of hit you with the butt of his rifle.
Okay.
So can I have a brawler evasion?
He will try and fight back. 12.
13.
Can I spend some luck?
Sure.
All right, I'll spend 2 luck.
2 luck, yeah. As you, what does that look like?
I think he sees this guy coming in with the rifle, and he just kind of pushes it out of the way as he gets out of the way of the rifle. Kind of not super graceful, because he's very, very hurt at this point. But he don't get clipped.
Nice, yeah. Absolutely. This guy back here is going to try to take a shot at Cav, even though she's behind some cover from his angle, but he will all he can see. And that all of that just whacks right into that kind of metal barrier in front of you. All right. Hopscotch.
I am going to run full speed ahead into that one, and truly, there's the wall kind of right there next to him. So I am going to just, with all of my weight, run and slam them up against the wall.
All right. Let's see that brawl. He crit on his evasion, so I'm just excited to see how this goes.
What?
He crit with a 20. As You manage to slam him into this wall. Let's see your body. So 2d6, I believe.
It's 2, yeah. Big ol' 7.
All right, kind of smash back against the wall. That is 1 attack. You've got 1 more.
I'm going to try and loop a belt around, and their arms make like a nice little sausage person, nice and tight.
All right, let's see that brawl. Ooh. It's a much worse 7.
I rolled a 2, so 18.
And restrained. A patented belt. All right.
Static, let's drag him out of here. We got questions.
That works for me. And Static will grab this guy by the leg and start hauling him.
All right. He's resisting, but you can just kind of manhandle him.
As he's hauling him, does this guy have any logos on?
All blacked
Okay.
out.
All right, yeah, he'll just haul this guy towards the car.
All right. Cav.
I'm gonna take some shots at the one that just shot at me.
Okay.
Oh my god, 13.
That's a 15.
Yep. And I'm going to run away.
Much clearer on this side of the smoke. All right. Guy up here sees you running and is going to take a shot. Going through the smoke, unfortunately for him. And a second crit saved by the -4 from the smoke. And that's a miss. That guy's gonna take his shot. Man, you think these special operatives would be paid better, or better skilled for?
You'd think I would too, but no. 1 and 2s.
He's gonna take his shot. It's a
Put so
decent
many
distance.
points into shoulder arms.
Decent distance, but all that smoke. I definitely don't want to aim. Missed. Scroll.
All right, Scrawl is just gonna lay down some cover fire at the back here.
Okay.
So that's the
That's the
suppressing.
Yep.
Open up the character sheet. There we go. And yeah, I'm just kind of firing down the street towards where those other ones were. Oh, that's a critical.
Dude, who did you bribe? Because like I need better rolls.
Right?
10 and a 1 for 18.
All right.
Yeah,
The
just
highest was an 11, so those guys will be running for cover.
Awesome. And then running.
All right. Hopscotch.
I will help to drag this one out through the alley.
Yeah. And then Static, anything you wanted to do before you're dragging this guy out?
Can't see any more bad guys. Is he conscious still?
Yeah, he's just tied up.
I want to move my full
Fix that.
complement and then try and knock his ass out.
All right. Give me a brawl, and we'll do +4 on it.
It's 15.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's do some damage.
What is it for? What's my body is 6.
Body is 6.
Oh, I have it right here.
2d6.
3 points of damage.
Ow.
Just go the fuck to sleep. And he will, there we go. 19 to hit him again.
Awesome. Let's see the 2d6.
9.
9. He's going to roll his... Wow, he's got no resist towards your drug. Should have put some points in that as he falls unconscious.
Yeah. Static said go to sleep.
Sleepy time.
I feel like there's a song in there somewhere. I just can't figure it out.
All right, and Cav.
I'm gonna try to shoot that guy again as I'm running away.
All right, beat a 13 as you get a little bit further away.
I just don't know. I don't know.
I think this rifle needs to be sold off.
I'm throwing the. It's not even getting sold. It's getting
He's
dismembered.
leaving it here.
Melt this rifle.
All right, but yeah, you guys do manage to escape from the little kill box here. And what is the plan as we drag this unconscious guard back to the pickup truck?
It's a very good question.
I mean, we have questions, right? There's just, was this a real drop? Was it a setup from the start? Was it biotech or was it actually Jessica? Like, there's just so many things.
Yeah, who paid?
And I think that's a good question to let sit for a week.
All right. Well, that was, as always, a tremendous amount of fun, you guys. Thank you, as I do every week.
Yes, thank you all.
I want to say thank you again to all of our brand new YouTube followers. Thank you guys so much. A big thanks again to, no, I'm going to get the pronunciation wrong, Voldelere, for being our newest follower on Twitch here. Like, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and we will see you guys next week.
And everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.